I was born in Lebanon, Indiana, but I grew up in Frankfort, Indiana, and that's 20, 30 minutes south of Lebanon. My sister got me involved in stained glass because she had taken a class up in South Bend, and for years she kept saying, "You really need to try this because I think you'd really get into this." And it just, when the time was right, the time was right. And I just never looked back since then. I had the advantage of working with my sister, so I didn't have just a 2-hour time frame. I could spend all day over there. If I wasn't working elsewhere, I just got totally engrossed in glass. It was wonderful. Loved it. Still do. So here we are at the grinder. We're going to do just that. And voila. I think I have always wanted to teach glass just because, my degree is in teaching. And so I love to teach. I've taught tennis, racquetball, stained glass. When I was in town for a couple of years, I established a pretty good base in there with students and clients. And a lot of those people decided to follow me once I moved back here just because of economics. It just got pretty high price to be in town. They decided they still wanted to take glass. And I said, I would be happy to take you. This is what we're working with. So Wednesday class started. It's still going. Friendships formed. Projects are made. And they're doing great work. And I think those friendships that are formed in the class are very important. You're more at ease when you're doing glass. You can get a little too comfortable, but I don't know, your creativity flows better.
In the Bloomington Parks and Rec, they had a class listed that Kathy was doing. It was right by my office, and I decided I wanted to take the class, and that's when I met Kathy. Oh, she makes it so much fun. We laugh an awful lot, even though we are always messing up, particularly. No, we aren't always messing up. I'm always messing up. So we have a lot of laughs. Yeah, that is pretty.
This piece is going to go in. We have a big sunroom and it has 13 windows in it. And the piece, Kathy has a piece in her window that I absolutely adore. And so she helped me to draw a sketch of something for one of my windows, and that's it.
This is Dolpheus. This is the logo piece for Atlantis Glass Design Studio. And typically this would be in a window. However, right now he has to reside flat. But on a good day when the sun is coming through and hitting all these different blues and greens, the colors will cascade through here, and it just, I don't know, I love it. Forever. I can remember as a child, maybe 5, 6 years old, the story of Atlantis, the lost city of Atlantis, was just, I don't know, it just fascinated me. It was always there. And it was something that I believed in, and I knew someday, somehow, some way, it was going to play a part in my life. And it did. There are 3 basic ways to do glass. What I teach here is a copper foil and lead method. You can do mosaic, or you can do lead cane. I love mosaics. I do. They are a challenge. They take a lot longer to do. There aren't many people that are really interested in having to do a mosaic because the price is quite a bit higher per square foot. And I put it out there for anybody that would like to have something really unique, then let's go with a mosaic. The koi piece was named after a particular fish that was named Summer, and unfortunately she's no longer with us, so hence Endless Summer. I go ahead and name those pieces, and then I try to incorporate the name in that piece one letter at a time. So I'll write the name of that title down, and as soon as I put the E or the D or the G or whatever it is, then I mark that off. So if I can get people to stop for a moment and look and see if they can find any letters in those pieces, then it's great. I like it. After your pieces are adequately fitted, you have them on your pattern, you're happy with the way it looks, you're going to come over and wrap each piece in foil. Typically for the size and the width of the pieces that you're using, 7/32. So that goes around each and every piece. And you bring it over to your pattern, and from there you use flux, and then you start your soldering process. After that's completed on the one side, you'll flip it over to the other side and just continue on down the road. Something like this will have one hook at the top that will go right here, and it will hang from a small chain. So that's it. It's such a beautiful art form. I think most people can do it. It takes a lot of patience, but along with that patience, you have to challenge yourself, and you have to laugh at yourself if you make a mistake. It's not the end of the world. Grab another piece of glass and let's go at it. Learn the right way. Find somebody, do your research, find somebody who really is passionate about what they're doing, because they'll teach you the right way. I will walk through the antique malls, and a lot of pieces I may respect, especially the subject matter, if only the execution had been better. You may walk into Menards or Lowe's or whatever, and I always look at the lamps and think, well, this is tough when these places are telling you you can get this beautiful Tiffany lamp, which beauty is in the eye of the beholder, for X amount of dollars, and it's horrible. The more you know about the glass, the more you're going to expect when you take a look at it. You'll start picking apart what you used to think was great glass, especially when you start doing it yourself. You can tell, aha, now I know what good glass should look like. Oh, these are beautiful. You'll have to take a look at this. Let's open this up. Isn't that gorgeous? Can you see that? So, beautiful etch. Yeah, he'll be happy with this. Can you see the eye? What they do on this? On the back side, they drill a tiny little hole to represent the eye, and it's fantastic. What drew me to Bloomington, just plain and simple, was love. So I came here to be with my partner and discovered this absolutely beautiful town and everything it had to offer. And it is and has been just fantastic. I couldn't ask for more.